Very good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and would have been revising the work that are given by the teachers. So let us start our next topic of the same chapter, chapter 1, Communication Skills 1 today. So our next topic is barriers of communication. In previous lecture we have discussed what is communication, okay? And what are the components of communication, how we can achieve that. Now in continuation to the same topic, we will be discussing barriers. So, there are various barriers like physical barriers, semantic barriers, socio psychological barriers, organizational barriers, and personal barriers. So, we'll be discussing the barriers one by one. The first one is your physical barrier. Physical barrier is actually it occurs due to the discrepancy in the perception whatever a receiver or a sender is receiving. It depends upon that. If I'm telling you something and you're not getting that, so that is your barrier, okay? And next is your emotional barrier. If your mood is not right, then you will not be able to receive whatever I am telling you, okay, or someone else is telling you. Selective listening, selective retention, selective transfer of information. It means selective listening and selective retention. How it will happen? See, if you are not having any interest in a particular topic, so you will not listen to that. And while teaching, yeah, while listening to someone, if something of your interest comes, you suddenly start listening to it, and from that you just retain a little bit which is of your interest only. So the selective listening, you will be listening only to the specific thing of your interest, otherwise you will not be listening, and you will retain very less according to your choice only. And whatever you have retained, from that you will be transferring only a little of out of it, okay? So next point is personal barriers. See, personal barriers, if attitude, these are various factors that will be actually giving you the quality of communication. If your personal barriers means if your personal attitude regarding a particular thing is not okay, if it is not favorable, you don't support anything, you don't feel this thing is right, then obviously you will not listen or you will not get involved in that communication. So a unfavorable attitude regarding that particular topic or communication will uh, keep you away from that communication. Lack of interest, okay, lack of confidence in subordinates or overconfidence of superiors. Okay, see, if the person who are working under me, they are not confident, then they will not communicate with me. Or if the superiors to me, they are overconfident, then they will not listen to me, okay? So lack of motivation also. If you are not motivated, then you will not take part in communication. Lack of incentives. If you are not getting something out of that particular work, then you will not take interest. Negative environment in our organization. If the environment organization is not helpful in your growth and they are not respecting you or they are not listening to you, then obviously this negative environment will not allow you to participate in that particular communication. Next is your organizational barriers. Sometimes organization policies, rules, they are very complex. uh, then the for that reason also the particular employee may not be interested in the communication, or there may be excessive formalities to be done, rigidness is there in the organization, hierarchies to be followed. I cannot talk to the CEO, like if I'm not allowed to talk directly to the CEO, then I'll not be taking so much interest in that particular process. And lack of communication facilities means if we are not allowed to talk to our seniors, okay, seniors can say something to us but we are not allowed to say something to our seniors, so it's a one way communication. They are saying something to us but we are not allowed to say something to them. So this will also lead a communication, will be giving you a communication barrier. Next is socio psychological barrier, means that is a combination of society, social, and your psychology. Together they are doing something to create a barrier. Difference in attitude, if your attitude doesn't match with the attitude of your boss, then you will not like to communicate with him or her. Your emotions, if they are not in your control, if you are not feeling well, okay, then you will not be taking interest in the communication. Then cultural diversity, we belong to different religions, so we have different cultures, and based on those cultures we may have different opinions. So due to this cultural diversity, we may not be interested in a topic discussion, in a particular topic of discussion. Family background may also affect the communication, means whatever is your upbringing, your educational level. Because of that, if a person has not gone through a particular means a good gone through a good education system, so he might feel under confidence. So because of that he will not be able to talk, to take part in the communication. Okay, lack of attention, if you are not attentive, then you will not be able to take part in the communication. Resistance to any change, you don't want to change yourself, you try to put a resistance, so you will not take part in communication. You are status conscious, if you are status conscious, then also this will act as a barrier. Because in communication, if you feel ki just because of this point is not of my status, you will not be satisfied with that particular point. Okay, then next point of type of barrier is a semantic barrier. Basically it refers to the difficulties as occurring due to the same word or symbols. Sometimes it happens कि a particular type of word or particular type of symbol is used for a particular type of notation, but somewhere its meaning is different. Like in Portugal, red flag is used to indicate danger, but in Korea the white flag is used to indicate the danger. Okay, so sometimes it creates confusions. So while you are in confused state, you will not like to communicate. So these also are the reasons for uh, not taking interest in the communication. It also involves the usage of improper or errorful. If you are not using means if you are using an improper language, or the language is errorful, then also it may lead to the change in the meaning of the sentence. Like example here is given, I like to study only information technology. Okay, I like to study only IT. Okay, only I like to study information technology. These two sentences, just the uh, change in the words is leading to different meanings. Here I'm trying to say I like to study only, I only like to study information technology, but here it is clear that only I want to study information technology, no one else is interested. Okay, so if the language is not used properly, then the meaning will get altered. Okay, next is misinterpretation of the language. Everyone has his own attitude, own thought process, own way of perception of things, and that depends upon your background, your education, your experience. So even if a particular person is saying a thing which is to be listened by many of the listeners, everyone will interpret the meaning of that particular message based on their backgrounds, education, and experience. Okay, next, what hampers the communication? See, these two things hampers the these are the hampers communication, they hamper the communication. There are two terms basically related to it. One is denotation and another one is a connotation. Okay, this means which is the actual meaning of the word, and this means the qualitative judgments and personal reactions. Okay, see, this is the actual meaning, and this you are getting. Like you went to a shop, a showroom say, and their salesman says you that the product sold in this showroom are cheap. He was trying to say ki the products are genuine, they are not costly, but you understood that he is saying ki they are not of good quality. So after listening to this, you may probably leave the showroom without buying anything. So it depends upon your thinking process. Okay, thank you.